Yes, guys, it's Danny Glover from Fight Fan TV Live. We are here at the Matchroom headquarters with the Romford Bull, Johnny Fisher. How are you doing today, sir?
How are you, mate? Good to speak to you again. I remember last time we spoke a couple of years back, something made you laugh, and I can't remember what it was. Do you remember what it was? And you just started cracking up on the air, and that made me laugh. I can't remember what it was.
Well, one of them was you called Lex, hi, Mr. Fight Fan TV Live, and then also we spoke about Romeo Romero down in the bushes or something.
Yeah, I remember Romeo. We was running over Hainault Forest, and then he just turned up. He had a big sack on his back. He said, "Oh, I was just camped in the forest." I was like, "Who's this guy?" He was a character, he was, but I forgot about him, to be honest. It was a few years ago. That was funny. You just made me laugh. You started cracking up when I said that on the first time.
Yeah, so let's talk about the fight. You're fighting Alen the Savage Babic. I'm calling this the Savage Bull. So, yeah, how did this fight get made and how did it come to fruition?
Mark my trainer's always thought Babic would be a good fight for me. He'll be there right in front of me, and they offered it, and we thought, let's take it. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting fight, a fan-friendly fight, but one I will win.
How do you intend to take away his game plan? Because we know his thing is about work rate, as he is quite light for a heavyweight, but his last fight was against a big lad in Steve Robinson from Newcastle. I imagine you saw that fight. So what's your tactics going into this fight? Without giving too much away, obviously.
It's pretty simple. Throw punches back. Steve Robinson didn't throw anything. And I'll throw at you, you're going to know about it. It's not going to be hard for me to miss. Just throw something back and it will land.
I noticed you got the rugby shirt on. I know you got a rugby background back in university days and stuff like that. So are you going to be looking to use your size and weight and push him back? Because Babic has been vulnerable on the back foot because he likes to march forward and throw a lot of punches in general when he fights.
You've got to be educated in the way that you use your weight. You don't want to sap your own energy by doing so. There's different techniques you can do and things that I'm learning. Hrgovic taught me as well. So, yeah, I will use my weight because I'm about 2-3 stone heavier and I've got to use it, but I'll be using other things as well, my boxing skill, my speed, my power, and yeah, I'm excited. It's getting the juices flying for the fight, you know.
Babic, he had a shock defeat against Lucas Rozansky in Poland in the first round. As we saw, Lawrence Okoli dealt with Lucas Rozansky in the first round just the other week. Do you take much away from that, or do you think he just may have got caught cold in there?
Don't get carried away with thinking about, oh, he's been knocked out in a round, so I'm going to do the same. It doesn't matter to me. Anyone can have an off night. Anyone can get caught when you're heavyweight or cruiserweight and above, so I don't think about that. I'm expecting the best Alen the Savage to turn up, so that's what I'll be preparing for.
So how's the training been going with Mark Tibbs? You've been working with him a while. I know you've been travelling around the world in some different destinations. Talk to us about that.
Really good. Mark's been great. Jimmy Tibbs as well in the camp is also he's a legend of the game. And Sonny Cannon, my strength and conditioner as well. He's been brilliant. But it's been brilliant where I've been able to travel all around the world. I've trained with Salas. I trained with Philip Hrgovic's team over there. Sonny came with me. It's great to just pick things up as a heavyweight who didn't have a vast amateur experience. I'm picking up things from different people in different camps. And Joe Joyce was the guy who was with Salas at the time. And I just went over and helped him with a bit of sparring and picked up a little bit from the Cubans when I was there. So we've got a great relationship, me and Mark, and we're going to keep building.
Okay, so what destinations was it? I heard there was Australia and Texas and places like that.
In the beginning of the year, I fought in Vegas. I was over there. I saw the new year in over there, and I was trained over there the whole time. And then after that, we went off to Australia with Big John. That was pleasure. That was for a DJ. He was being an international DJ, as he likes to call himself, Big John. And then we went to Houston, Texas to spar Philip Hrgovic. So that was great, and that sort of kick-started this camp.
We saw that you last year, at the end of the year, you won your Southern Area title against Henry Armstrong. We know that the step up above that, you've got your next 10 rounder against Babic. Obviously, you don't want to overlook him, but as you must know that there's David Adelaide versus Solomon Dakers for the English title. Are you looking to try and take on the winner possibly towards the end of the year for that?
Honestly, Danny, I've got to win this fight. That's all that matters to me. I can't think if I start saying, I'm going to beat Babic and I'm going to go and deal with Dakers and Adelaide, I don't even think about it. I honestly don't, so I can't tell you. But if anyone offers me a fight and it makes sense, I'm ready for it. I'll fight anyone.
That's a very smart way to think, because as we know, every time we know, especially in the Saudis, they got a fight pre-planned and it always ends up getting scuppered. Yeah.
But if it makes sense, if I'm getting paid enough, I'll fight anyone.
Well, I'm sure you get paid enough, especially with those ticket deals.
My dad's earning his money, doing his job, doing the pen and paper. I'll treat him to a Chariot, or I'll treat him to a Blue Orchid down in Chinese. He'll be happy with that.
Oh, that's lovely. So how many tickets have you sold so far? I heard about 5,000, is it?
No, we've done about 2,500 we're on now, but obviously through the general link as well, they've done must be close to 5,000. I think half the venue's gone, so it would be a sellout.
Okay, that's very good stuff. So obviously we're going to talk a little bit about the Saudi card that just happened with the heavyweights. As you're a heavyweight yourself, you must have saw Filip Hrgović versus Daniel Dubois as you did some sparring with him. How did you see that fight, and how did you predict it going initially?
Honestly, when I was sparring Hrgović one-on-one, it's the best bloke I've ever sparred one-on-one by far, and the movement, the punch repertoire, the ability to read what I do, that was amazing. And I think when he got in the ring, one, it's got to be down to how good Daniel Dubois was on the night, but also something I just didn't think it was quite right, honestly. And I think I heard that from his team. I don't know, I'm not nosy, I don't ask too many questions. It's not my place to even talk about it, but something didn't look right from what I saw. But is that down to Daniel Dubois as well? Probably. He's been really good. I've really liked how Daniel Dubois progressed under Don Charles, a great man himself, and beating Big Baby Miller and beating Hrgović, he's up at that top table.
Yeah. Also, we saw Big Bang Zhang. We just need a heavyweight called Bing, because then you'll have the trio of Bing Bang Bosch. So how did you see the fight with Mr. Zhele Zhang versus Deontay Wilder?
Wilder's just not letting his hands go, man. Just not letting his hands go. And I've got you've got to respect on Wilder's name. 30, 40 knockouts, just unbelievable. But people are quick to forget that, forget what he's done in the past because of these last couple of performances. But I would like to see him retire and go with his family. He's obviously changed his daughter's life, which is the main thing, and we don't need to see any more from him if he doesn't want to. That's what he's got to realise.
And last one from me, you've got some guys on your undercard from your gym, like John Hedges. How's he progressing? And
really well, he's doing great. Giorgio Visioli as well has been getting some great knockouts under the tutelage of Mark Tibbs. He's grown a really, really good stable over the last couple of years, and now we're all getting up there.
And just give a quick shout out to your fans and let everyone know why they need to tune in live on the Zone for the Copperbox fight on July the 6th.
If you don't tune in, I'm going to come and get you, alright? Bash.
And there you have it, guys. It's the Run Football with Danny Glover, Fight Fan TV Live. And remember, persistence beats resistance. You know where it is.